Do you want a lead magnet that you can use for your very own list building? Of course you do. I'm going to give you one right here, right now, on this episode of the podcast. Want to know how? Stay tuned and find out.
Being an entrepreneur sounds like, yes, another new client. I did it. But it can also sound like, I am really not understanding this technology, and I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Am I even cut out for this? That's why I started the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast, to help infopreneurs, coaches, and course creators who want to build a business online but are battling technology, overwhelm, procrastination, and even imposter syndrome. Think successfully, think differently, think bigger, and take action by learning tips from an array of business owners, all dropping knowledge on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
What is up? What is up? What the hell is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome back to a dose of easy lead magnet learning. I'm your Dark Horse host, Tracy. And as you know, I've been into coursing. My goodness, you know what? Forget all that. You know who I am. And if you're new here, I've been around for a while. I've been doing this since the 90s. Got a little experience under my belt. That's why I'm here. I'm here to share with you what I have learned and what I am still learning about course creation, coaching, entrepreneurship, and infopreneurship. But more importantly, who are you? And the answer to that question, my friend, I find infinitely more important, because I think you are a driven entrepreneur. More specifically, an infopreneur, you are either with or seeking a coaching and online course model for your business, or maybe you're just hoping to have that very, very soon. Either way, you're here because you're ready to start, restart, kickstart, or just start leveling up with some great marketing, personal, or business tips and results in order to build that beautiful business of yours into the empire it absolutely deserves to be. Now, we got a little bit of a different thing going on today. Today, I actually want to give you a lead magnet. Well, what? You say, do you just say you want to give me a lead magnet? I'm listening to a podcast here, right? Yeah, I'm going to do this with you. I want to give you a lead magnet. And here's the thing here. I know that sometimes creating a lead magnet is this huge stumbling block for marketers. But it's a brilliant way to build a list, right? So I'm going to, on this very episode, I'm going to give you your very own lead magnet right here in the form of micro habits for online marketers. Yeah? You could use that in almost any niche. You can, of course, adapt this cheat sheet that I'm about to give you in any niche that you choose simply by tailoring the language a little bit, right? You can call it micro habits for yoga enthusiasts. You follow me? All right. Now, as you know, a lead magnet is something that you give away in exchange for a person's email address. That gets them on your list. Your lead magnet should be something they want enough to take the time to input their email into the form. That's it. Don't even ask them to put in their name. Just ask them to put email. Now, to use the cheat sheet I'm about to give you, you just have to do the following. Number one, this is 3 easy steps. Follow me here. Number one, title your cheat sheet. Now, here's a formula you can use to create your own title. And the formula is niche name, a number, and then micro habits to change your life. There it is, right? So for example, maybe your niche is dentists. So you could have dentists, 35 micro habits to change your life. Boom. Maybe you're in a gardener. Gardeners, 44 micro habits to change your life. There it is. And of course, online marketers, 75 micro habits to change your life. Whatever it is. Now, step number 2, I want you to write out 5 to 10 broad categories for your micro habits. You can use the categories I provided in this example, or you can go out and create your own. Use what I am giving you here as an impetus to create your own. And then 3, after each category, provide 5 to 10 micro habits in 1 or 2 sentences. And that's it. Don't go into a long diatribe on each one. You just want to hit them hard. Boom. I want to deliver value in 1 or 2 sentences. Boom. After each category, give them 5 or 10 micro habits of 1 or 2 sentences. Bam. That's it. So here's our example. Now, feel free to adapt this to your own use. I'm giving you permission to copy this here. You want to change your language a bit, or removing some and inserting your own micro habits. And then change the formatting. Obviously, this format I'm giving to you is audio. You could pass it on as audio. If you want a written version of it, it's all prettied up with, some graphics and everything, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to darkhorseschooling.com/free lead magnet. That's it. Free lead magnet. And there you'll see, guess what's going to happen? Yes, it's going to ask you for your email address. And then once you give me your email address, you see how this works? It's really simple, isn't it? Once you give me your email address, I'm going to send this to you, and you are free to change it to use in your niche. Simple, easy peasy. If I can think of it in time, I'm sitting here thinking beyond this while I'm still talking to you right here. Maybe I'll create the Canva version, and this, as I send it to you, I'll send you the Canva version so that you can copy it, change it up, put your information in there, and then send it out to your folks. You ready? So mine is obviously Online Entrepreneurs, 77 Micro Habits to Change Your Life. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to rattle through these really good. I might go off on a little bit of a tangent on one or two of them, but I want to share them with you because they're pretty much a great set of tools for you to use. That's why I pulled them together. And I want to give them to you on this podcast, as well as give them to you in a written form so that you can use as a lead magnet in your business. I'm helping you as much as I can here, all right? Here we go. Number 1, choose your goals and what you want to achieve in life. Bam, that's it. Number 2, make your plan and figure out how you will achieve those goals, right? You're feeling a trend here. You heard some of these earlier in a podcast a day or two ago, didn't you? Number 3, take action on your goals every single day, or at least 3 times a week. That's how many times you get this podcast. Number 4, track your progress daily, because what you keep track of grows. Write down what you're doing. Write down what's working, what you need to change, and what you will accomplish tomorrow. All right, so those are all under the heading of discover what kind of life you want. Now, here's the next category. Clear the mental obstacles from their path. And all of a sudden, I pictured a Kevin Costner baseball movie, Clear the Machine, right? Remember that? Okay. Number 5, become friends with fear and don't let it stop you from starting and achieving your goals. Number 6, build your confidence by successfully accomplishing many small steps toward your goal. 7, become aware of any excuse you tell yourself. When you realize you're making excuses, write them down and then burn the piece of paper, because that's not who you are. I learned that one from Bruce Lee. Write down things that are angering you and then burn them. Number 8, take some small actions right away before you overthink things or get distracted each morning. Just taking that first step builds momentum and makes it easier for you to keep going from there. I'm going to add to that just because it hits me. If you come up with a new goal, take that first step. Write down that goal and then take the first step immediately, even if it's just making a simple phone call. All right? Number 9, don't compare yourself to others, and instead be happy for others while you travel your own path and live your own life, and they travel their own path. With me? Next category, start saying yes more often. So you may want to add another category that says start saying no more often. I did a whole podcast on that. Number 10, say yes more often. If it's fear that's causing you to say no, then say yes instead. Practice saying yes for an entire week and see what happens. Number 11, push out of your comfort zone and take on new challenges. Yeah. Number 12, do something or try something new every day. Number 13, keep a log of your successes to look at when you doubt yourself. Number 14, do not take rejection or criticism personally. Instead, take it in stride and calmly listen to what the other person has to say when you're being tested or challenged in any way. Number 15, do not say no until you have given yourself time to think through what it is that you're saying no to. Maybe it's not the task you're being asked. All right. Next category, train your brain. You see how this is simple, right? you could bang this out pretty fast. I'm giving you all the heck. What you could do is you could download this podcast, go over to otter.ai. You can transcribe this, and you don't even need to type this stuff out. Or, as I suggested, go to darkhorseschooling.com/lead magnet. I'll give it to you for free. Just give me your email address. Anyway, train your brain. Number 16, think positively. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, turn it around and find the positive. Number 17, use visualization techniques to imagine yourself having already achieved your goals. Especially do this when you're falling asleep. Oh yeah, this is great. 18, solve your problems by asking the right questions and then taking the time to think before acting or speaking. Oh, wisdom never been heard, more wise wisdom. Number 19, challenge yourself to learn something new every day. Number 20, every time you read something valuable, write down the best 3 things you learned from it. And if possible, implement one of those things in your life right away. 20.A is, if you have read something valuable in the past, go back and reread it, right? And you will get 3 new best things to learn from it. You'll get a whole new version of 20. Number 21, take time for yourself to relax and recharge by doing something completely different from your work. Very important here. Next category, start eating better. Yeah, some of you just thought, oh God, I'm checking out right now. No, you need to listen, right? These are micro habits that really change things. Number 22, start eating better by planning your meals in advance and giving yourself appropriate portion sizes. Whatever appropriate is for you. Number 23, limit or eliminate high-calorie snacks like sugary candy bars, pastries, and potato chips from your diet. After a month, you won't even miss them anymore. I'm not sure I agree with that one. Number 24, shop on a full stomach and only purchase healthy food. Number 25, stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water and avoiding any drinks with sugar in it. I learned that one the hard way. Remember, I worked at Coca-Cola for 12 years. Anyway, number 26, avoid eating late at night. Number 27, try to eat mostly whole and unprocessed foods. Very important one there. Number 28, try intermittent fasting, but by not eating for 14 to 16 hour periods over every 24 hours. Yeah. Now, get moving. 29, get moving every day by taking small walks or ride your bike to work. There you go. 30, start with small goals that are easy for you to achieve so that you will have an easier time reaching the ones that follow. Break down your big goals into smaller goals. There you go. That makes them even easier. Number 31, take a 10-minute walk each morning when you first get out of bed, even if it's around your house. Yeah, think about that. Number 32, stay motivated with workout videos. Yeah. Music playlists or podcasts. Yeah, hint, hint. Nudge, nudge, that keep you energized and excited and get you to move more. Number 32, don't sweat the small stuff. Just do your best and don't worry about it if you can't do every rep or every set or every exercise perfectly. Oh man, I remember when I started that P98 workout, I couldn't do half the exercises, and the ones I could do, I sucked at them. Took me a while, but I got into it. Number 34, set a timer and get out of your chair every hour and take a 5-minute walk. There you go. Walk over and get yourself a glass of water that you need to be drinking more of. Number 35, take a break when you need it and do not feel guilty about it. Yeah, your body works better when it's energized. Sometimes we just need to step away from our monitors, let our eyes focus on something further away than 12 inches. Number 36, celebrate your accomplishments along the way, no matter how small they may seem. Next category, get organized. Number 37, declutter your space to get organized. Number 38, stay on top of things by being tidy and cleaning up after yourself throughout the day. Something about a clean space just feels better, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. 39, keep a schedule for yourself that lists things you need or want to do each day of the week and mark them off when they're done. That feels good. Number 40, get a planner, calendar, or an app to keep track of your appointments, deadlines, and events. Hint, hint, get a journal. I'm going to say it again. Okay. Number 41, make a list of things that you need to buy at the grocery store so you don't have to spend time thinking about it later. Yeah. Good thing to do is keep that in your journal. And as you think of something you need to buy, write it down. There it is. Boom. Moving on. 42, sort your clothes by color, type, or season to make getting dressed easier in the morning. I can tell you a tip I use right here. I put my shirts up on a row, and as they get cleaned, they go on one end of the row, and I just start choosing from the other end. I don't put a whole lot of thought into it. Steve Jobs taught me this. You know why he always wore jeans and that black cardigan? Yeah, you have to think about it. He had too many other decisions to make. Sort your clothes by color and type or season to make getting dressed easier in the morning. 43, create a to-do list at the end of the day. That lists everything you accomplished and the things you want to do tomorrow. Number 44, get rid of clutter by making your home more comfortable and functional. 45, form good habits by following a routine that is easy for you to stick to. Oh, yeah. So much easier to do the easy ones, right? Maybe it's baby steps. Add one little thing to your routine. Now it's easy to do. Add something else. 46, organize your thoughts and ideas by writing them down in a journal or a notebook. You knew that one was coming. 47, make it a habit to do one thing each day that helps you get closer to your goals. How many times have you heard that at the beginning of this podcast? By taking a little step towards your goal every single day. 48, remove distractions from your environment so that you can focus on the task at hand. 49, use labels and folders to keep your paperwork sorted and organized. These are brilliant tips. They're so easy to follow. Anyone could live a whole new kind of life from these. 50, make your bed at the start of each day. You'll be surprised at the difference it makes. All right, maybe you don't like that one. Good, moving on. 51, set aside time each day to deal with tasks that you've been procrastinating. Next category, start saving money. 52, stop wasting money on things you don't need. Boom, there it is. 53, create a budget so you can see exactly where your money is going. 54, use money instead of credit cards to limit your spending, especially if it's not in the budget. You pay more attention, oddly enough, when you're using cash. Isn't that weird? 55, give yourself an allowance of entertainment expenses each week or month and do not overspend. 56, make a goal to save a certain amount of money each month or year. Yeah, you could add 56A, pay yourself first. How about that? 57, sell things you don't use or need anymore. Yeah, that makes some extra cash. Save that money. 58, invest your money in a way that will help you grow over time. Yeah. I am not an investor. I won't tell you how. I have ideas. 59, compare prices before you buy anything to ensure you're getting the best and fairest deal, the most value for your money. Money is getting tighter these days. We have to leverage that value as good as we can. Next category, build stronger relationships and social skills. I'm just rattle these off fast for you. We're getting towards the end. 60, make an effort to socialize with people you do not know well. Ooh, I love this one. 61, smile at people. Even if you don't know them. Maybe they'll think you're crazy. Who cares? 62, I love this one. This is one of my favorites. Talk to strangers sometimes. It is a great way to get to know new people and make new friends. Some of my best friends were strangers at one time. All of my best friends were strangers at one time. How about that? 63, offer to help someone out if they look like they're struggling. Wouldn't you like that to happen to you? Yeah, karma. Moving on. 64, take the time to listen to others and pay attention to what they're saying. Very important, that last part. I'm going to say it again. Take the time to listen to others and pay attention to what they are saying. 65, try to be more understanding and less judgmental. See what I'm saying? These are just simple, mindful tips that your prospects, your clients, your customers can learn from. Number 66, spend time with people who make you feel good about yourself. 67, let go of relationships that are toxic and draining. Took me 50 years to learn that one, ladies and gentlemen. That should be number one, I guess. 68, apologize if you hurt someone's feeling or made a mistake. Yeah, 68 needs to be repeated again. Apologize if you hurt someone's feelings or made a mistake. 69, ask for what you want and need in your relationships without being demanding, entitled, or burdened. You're worthy of it. 70, be conscious of what it is you say to other people so that they don't feel put down or demeaned by you. You can always make your point without putting people down. 71, make time to spend time with the people you love. Make time to spend time with the people you love. Those important folks out there. 72, try to plan at least one fun outing each month with your friends or family. Yeah. 73, introduce yourself to people around you instead of waiting for them to come to you. Yeah, next time you're out at an event, Just say, hey, my name's Tracy, if your name's Tracy. Anyway, take care of your tech. This is the last category. Here we go. 74. Back up your computer files regularly. How many times have we had this happen? So you don't lose important information if something happens to your device. Yeah. I can't tell you how important this is. I have cut my teeth in the programming world and can't tell you how many times I've been saved by this and not saved by it when I didn't do it. So I'm pretty diligent. 75, delete programs and apps you do not use anymore and free up your phone or computer space. Very important. 76, keep your operating system and software up to date to protect yourself from security threats. And number 77, the last one here, turn off notifications so that you do not get distracted by every buzz or ding that comes your way. I hate this one, especially when you're in the zone. You're in the creative zone. All of a sudden, bzz, ding, bzz, right? Turn it off. Just click. Put it on Do Not Disturb. Here's a bonus tip for you. Turn on your Do Not Disturb for your sleeping hours, right? An hour before it's time for you to go to bed, have your Do Not Disturb automatically come on. So only those people on your favorites, for me, it's my wife and my daughters and a couple of other folks that are in my favorites on my phone. They're the only one that will call or messages that will come through. But these are also not the people that are going to be peppering me with rando notifications in the middle of the night. Otherwise, my phone stays quiet from an hour before I go to bed to an hour after I normally get up. Yeah, get yourself some restful sleep. Turn off those notifications so you don't get distracted by every buzz or ding that comes your way. All right, so you can see how that kind of a lead magnet is simple to make, right? As you were listening to me, you probably came up with a half a dozen or a dozen or more ideas. You're like, oh, Tracy, you forgot about this one. Or Tracy, you forgot about that one. Or I could use that one differently than the way you said it. Good, go for it. Use all of them. Use some of them. Get rid of some. Maybe you want to talk about, diet and exercise. Fine, get rid of it. I don't care. Focus on your niche, on your business, how you're trying to use it to grow your influence, your revenue, your bank account, whatever it is you're trying to grow. All right. Now, once again, last time, if you want all of that for yourself in a nice formatted version, I'm going to make sure it's done by the time this episode drops. Go to darkhorsschooling.com/lead magnet, and I will send it to you. And all you got to do, that's right, is give me your email address. All right, our next episode, I'm going to be asking you a simple question. Are you making these 2 marketing mistakes? Stay tuned and find out. Or actually, since it's a future episode, it will be tune in to find out. In the meantime, what I want you to do, I want you to go out there and enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family, enjoy your business, whatever it might be. And hopefully check me back out on the next episode. So I'm not even going to ask you to do anything else. I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully and take action.
Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.